So welcome everyone to the first in our series of Operate in 15 with Rashesh Mody, who is the business leader of our industry-leading HMI SCADA and Supervisory and Edge portfolio. My name is Jeremy Keevy. I'm the director of the operations portfolio marketing at AVEVA, and I'm happy to be having this chat with Rashesh today. So this is a new series from AVEVA where we really want to explore the challenges and opportunities for industrial and infrastructure operations. Honestly, really excited about this new format. Certainly right now, there's a lot going on in the world and we're hearing a lot from our customers, our partners, from analysts and industry friends. And this was an interesting way for Rajesh to really be able to give some highlights of what he's hearing and his views in a short and digestible way. Just a couple quick housekeeping items. So Operate in 15, we're structured as a 10-minute structured Q&A with Rajesh, followed by 5 minutes of open questions from the audience. So to ask a question, you can please use the Q&A panel in the GoToWebinar. You should be able to kind of see that as part of the panel breakout. So any questions we receive will hold until the last 5 minutes. So next up, just before we get started, just a quick reminder that Wonderware solutions are now AVEVA solutions. So honestly, really great news as the products are now part of this wider portfolio as AVEVA really looks to advance industries while enhancing the human experience. So for those of you familiar with Wonderware, you will continue to see formerly Wonderware attached to many of your high-profile products. And for more information, please visit sw.aveva.com/Wonderware. So let's get started. So first up, AVEVA has been talking a lot over the last 6 months about Edge to Enterprise and why it is important. So Rajesh, what is it and why should our customers and industry be paying attention?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting. I think this is I'm very delighted. And I know we may have missed face-to-face networking, but this is a new way of doing digitally. Let's hopefully get the best learning experience you can get. So let me start from the customer perspective first. So we provide software to hybrid industries, process industries, discrete, and infrastructure. And we provide portfolio into 3 key segments: operations portfolio, engineering portfolio, and performance. So today, my mainly highlighting areas would be an operations area. So we sell HMI SCADA, edge visualization, which is part of operations control. We provide operation execution like MES and discrete lean management software. We provide operation information like historian and intelligence and some visualization capabilities, and all the way to enterprise visibility. So if you think about from edge to enterprise, these solution customers deploy to improve efficiency, improve throughput, improve quality, provide consistency, and ultimately improve operational excellence, right? So from edge to enterprise, if you look at it, we today have been market leaders for many years, and we ship almost more than 100,000 units per year. So we have very large install base and various industries our footprint is in right now. So if you look at it from the software perspective, we divide into 3 segments. I mean, I look at software from a 3 segment, Jeremy. So one segment would be on, I call it the edge or equipment side, which is mainly if you look at where you operate that particular machine, particular asset, where the machine assets are located. Second is control room, where you have supervisory system, maybe operation control, operation execution, information management, MES. These are all second level of automation software resides in. And third is a cross enterprise, where all the users want to get reporting, they want to get some dashboard, they want to manage all the environment. So we look at this thing from edge to all the way to enterprise. This is how the variety of our software and technology, ours and customers, many other vendors software provide. And from our perspective, we provide software to connect all the data points, collect information, historize information, visualize it, operate it, manage it, execute it, integrate it, analyze, and act. And you can see all the different life cycle of data and operations are involved here. So, and the user perspective, operators, engineers, mechanics, maintenance people, managers, and all the way the senior management level, everyone utilize our information from this plant and site control, use our information. So that's why I call it edge and enterprise, connects all the dots from all the way from equipment to the enterprise.
Perfect. Yeah. So you gave, like, I think a great highlight of how AVEVA talks about edge to enterprise. So why do you believe it is important for our customers to really have this type of edge to enterprise strategy?
So, exactly, you look at from this, so I talk about industries. Now, if you look at pre-COVID and even post-COVID, situation has changed significantly in the last 3 months. I mean, some of the things have changed, unbelievably fast pace, and technology has played a significant role. So if you look at the market dynamics, you're talking about oversupply, pricing, competitive landscape, consolidation, some regulatory compliance, generation shift, and pace of change happening. So all this market dynamics, and then other side of the technology side, lots of new technologies coming up, and technology is changing every 3 years. So our goal as a vendor is making sure we abstract all the technology changes out and continue to offer solutions to customers to help them manage this market dynamics. So if you look at even post COVID last 3 months, what is customers really looking for is remote operation, remote information, enterprise visibility, asset reliability, absolutely continue to improve performance and decision support. And the last thing is all about collaboration. Now, how do I do remote teams work together? How do they manage it so that the work experience and people capabilities continue to improve, and so that they can train new workers? So you can see how all these things are coming into as an imperative from a customer perspective. So our goal is to make sure we provide solutions to address this market dynamics, technology trends, and helping customers to address their imperatives.
Yeah, so I think you were definitely leading into this, right? Like, we understand now a little bit more about what edge to enterprise is, right? You just talked a little bit about having that kind of better understanding of why it is so important, right? Like, especially now, and you started to tease a little bit about how like industrial and infrastructure operators approach an edge to enterprise strategy. So maybe like let's take a little bit of time for you to be able to dig into that right now.
Sure, I think so. If you look at the key use cases, let me emphasize use cases. So we provide software all the way from edge to enterprise. Could be in OEM equipment maker providing small HMIs, embedded controls kind of devices, all the way to big dashboards and video walls, and provide end-to-end information to make decisions. And this is where customer looking for right information to right person with right context and right location with the right device, right? So we can provide all those pieces. But here are the 4 use cases I believe are playing an extremely important role in the time frame with customers. So first is let me look from the workforce enablement. You have a lot of the workers, operators, engineers, retiring, and the knowledge resides in their mind. How do we provide knowledge management tools, skill management tool, collaboration, and I can work from home, fully engineer the system, and I can deploy it on the plant floor at the right time with the right safety measures are involved. So that's a very important use case customers looking right at this moment. Second part is always you talking about multi-plant scenarios. I have not only one site and one department, one asset. I have multiple plants, multiple sites involved. How do I manage all those sites better and even remotely, right? So cloud plays an important role here. Can your tool provide customers to manage all this collaborative thing? Somebody's working on HMI screen, somebody's working on PLC code, somebody's working on some MES logic. Can I collaborate together in a single solution? Third thing is about, if you look at it, common namespace, global namespace. I don't want to re-engineer every time I deploy a solution. Can I manage that better? Fourth thing would be, you're talking about migration. I have an existing system. How do I migrate to new software? It's extremely important. Making decisions. This is equally important. Put information on my phones, my iPads. How do I do that part? Single pane of glasses. As you go on more and more multiple plans, single version of truth, single pane of glass, enterprise visibility is extremely important now. So these are the key focus area customer looking from: workforce enablement, agility, standardization, and the last thing is about the flexibility. And I think this is so core important. Flexibility in terms of architecture. Can I deploy it single node? Can I do multi-node? Can I do client server? Can I do network, the completely global distributed network? Cloud could be now, I could do the hybrid. So system and solution need to offer you so much flexibility in terms of technology and flexibility. So that's how I look at it. As a key focus area for this edge to enterprise is including all these 4 or 5 key areas to customer to help them deploy solutions. Jeremy.
Excellent, excellent to get that kind of visibility. So I think what you just talked about, this presents this understandable path in terms of breaking down those core focuses for edge to enterprise at that high level. So how do you see this translating to how AVEVA is helping our customers really have that confidence to operate for the future?
So excellent. I think so. If I start a couple of the areas what we have improved significantly in last 18 months. I mean, we have invested many $1 million of R&D work in last 18 months for some of these products. I mean, this whole edge to enterprise release includes more than 20 products releases happening at the same time, all connected, integrated together. So for example, flexibility. Now our Edge, AVEVA Edge is an AVEVA IoT platform. It allows you to connect at edge level, provide you visualization at edge level, provides you intelligence at edge level, and some of the different operating systems, browsers, everything available at edge level now. That's a significant new area we have now expanded in Edge to Enterprise initiative. Commercially, we have expanded with the AVEVA Flex we introduced last year, where customer has a very flexible way to consume software, simple way, and it's transformative. So I can get all set of software available to me. We have removed the tag counts limit. We have removed so many different new options we offer, making it very simple for customer and system integrators to deploy solution. So that's an extremely important part of flexibility. From workforce perspective, now we have, imagine the use case within plant where your operations team and the maintenance team, you want to see the logic why limit switch is not working or why this particular PLC logic is not functioning as designed. Now we have provided a simple OMI applications where operator can visualize ladder logic in parallel with HMI screen. It's a very simple way to connect those two teams together, and we can reduce the debugging time significantly in terms of hours and days into very few minutes kind of area. So this is absolutely new area of deployment in system platform. We have now probably quite a few number of OMI applications, integrated applications like maps and now PLC logics and all the different variety of new areas of predictive analytics and AI built into OMI. In terms of performance and agility, we have now added the whole web and mobile and cloud. We have added an InTouch called carousel feature, where customers can put our screen on those big monitors on every few minutes, go with the real-time information. Very important critical features that customers requested. Similarly, now within cloud, we can add predictive analytics. We can do some AI in terms of newsfeed. We have done cloud visualization. So all these new areas within cloud, we have added part. And for standardization, our goal is to provide more and more industrial vertical templates. Now we have added a discrete side. We have template for DLM. Now we have, after ADNOC big unified operation center, now we are bringing that to many other vertical applications. We are doing it for upstream. We are doing for midstream. We are doing for water. data centers. So that enterprise visualization and unified operation center is absolutely area right now we are implementing in many customers. So you can see all these four providing customers agility, operational excellence, and it's really helping them do transformation in their digital journey.
Excellent. No, great to be able to capture all of that. Just for everyone on the call, just some awareness as far as what Rashesh is talking about. If it wasn't abundantly clear, we've recently just released our 2020 family of software releases, really tied into this edge to enterprise philosophy. For you to be able to, if you're interested in being able to go and dig into that a little more, by all means, you can Google AVEVA Edge to Enterprise, and you can find our Edge to Enterprise page and dig into all of that functionality and those themes that Rashesh was talking about. But first off, just wanted to thank everybody for for joining us today. To thank Rashesh for really giving us some insight around like edge to enterprise, around that concept of really operating with confidence. Definitely a lot of insight into how industrial and infrastructure operations are focusing now and into the future, and great to really see how AVEVA is innovating and helping our customers. So as I mentioned, now for the last 5 minutes, we are opening up the conversation for you to be able to ask any questions you might have. So you can pop open the questions panel as part of GoToWebinar, type in your question, and then we'll be able to dig into that a little bit more with Rashesh over the next 5 minutes. We did have one that's come in so far. So first off, so Rashesh, you did talk about this a little bit already earlier, but could you expand on how you have seen operations impacted by COVID-19?
Sure. So number of, I think, customers in terms of accessibility of information, reaching to the plant, operating it, how many people can get to the plant and operate it. So what we have looked at 2 or 3 areas, which is very important part, and which we made it available to our customers complimentary. For example, we have a software called Access Anywhere for business continuity. Customers can use this software complimentary right now to get to the plant, see the information from InTouch or Plant SCADA from SciTech or any of our software system platform. They'll be able to use this Access Anywhere. Second area is also about training. So we have made all our training, electronic training material, e-learning modules available completely free for customers. And in fact, we have in April and May alone, we have registration of the training, the classes. More than 40,000 classes has been registered at this moment, last 2 months. In last year, this used to be hardly less than in the same time period, be 2,000. So it's a very progress for customers who want to learn new things, use our software remotely. From customers' perspective, absolutely the enabling remote management, remote automation, and then do collaboration are the 2 key things coming up more and more often nowadays.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely a big, like you said, definitely a big appetite from that learning perspective around operations and really understanding what those kind of best practices are and being able to leverage those. So very interesting insight just in terms of how much learning is going on given the situation that we are in right now. Had another question come in. So how have operations mobility strategies been changing?
Operations mobility, you said? Yeah. So
yes, yeah.
More and more software we are right now moving so it's accessible in terms of on a mobile platform, right? So now we have done in this 2020 release of InTouch. InTouch has a whole new web graphics and mobile browser support, so you can see all your graphics and in a read and write format, both of them for a mobile platform. Absolutely, it's important. Second areas people very interested now is training, debugging, AR, VR thing, mobile platform also. So we are investing right now very heavily on this mobile platform. Absolutely.
Excellent. I guess one additional question came in as well. Where do you see technologies like AI fitting in operations?
Excellent. I think the question on the AI, the AI it's been pervasive, majority of software, right? In terms of our software. So we are working with our R&D team and customers and some partners to infuse AI in our majority of components. So imagine use case like alarms. Alarms happen all the time. It'll be very important for customers or AI module to provide customer some insight to it. It's like, oh, this alarm has happened 5 times in this day. These are the things you did last few times. Do you want me to do? Let me show you what you did so they can take an option. Second thing is also it looks at behavior from our historical alarm data and alerts and said these 2-3 parameters has never been interacted this way and something is unusual here. So we are providing now AI built into our OMI application, which provide you some guidance. So AI is now being infused in majority of the use cases in our software. Absolutely.
No, that's great to hear, and really looking forward to starting to see our customers get value out of that. And so that we're just going to give it another 10 or 15 seconds here to see if any additional questions do come in from the panel. So we'll just wait. Again, if you do have a question, by all means, please go and type it in via the GoToWebinar panel for questions. And we have Rashesh just for another minute or so, but we'll close it off in another 10 seconds here if we don't get any additional ones today.
This was very good. Thank you very much, Jeremy, and all the listeners. And we'll pick more and more topics next few episodes as well.
Definitely, Rashesh. And so yeah, as Rashesh just mentioned, this operating in 15, this is intended to be a monthly webinar where we get this time to have a quick chat with Rashesh about kind of current important topics. I believe the next one will be focused around operational agility, really diving into one of those edge to enterprise kind of focuses that he talked about earlier. So again, I just want to thank everyone for your questions. And if you do have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us on LinkedIn or otherwise. Just as a quick reminder again, if you are interested in learning more, really stay tuned for future Operate in 15 webinars, these monthly cadence, or as I mentioned earlier, go to Google, search AVEVA Edge to Enterprise, and you'll be able to get some more information and dig in on your learnings right away. We certainly look forward to working with you and helping you have the confidence to operate for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Rashesh. That was a wonderful first of the episode. So thank you, everyone, for being an attentive audience, and stay safe and have a good day. Bye-bye.